Welcome back to the Bluegrass for our second video in our new Puppy Developmental Stages series. This is really starting to be fun times now, guys, because these puppies are now 19 days old. In the first video, they had a little bit of footage of them being born, and then some footage in the 10 or 12 day range, and now they're 19 days, and we're going to show you what difference a week makes. Okay, so in the first video, what we talked about was what's known as the neonatal stage. That's 0 to 12 days, okay? Now the transition period is what comes next, and that's 12 to 21 days. These guys are about 19 days old right now, but I'm going to go ahead and put in the corner some video from when they were 13 and 14 days old and they first started vocalizing and first really started to open their eyes up and be able to see stuff. So what exactly does the transition period entail? Cameraman, if you'll zoom in. Well, the first thing that you guys will notice is that the puppy's eyes are open and clear. Last week, at the end of the neonatal period, some of the puppies' eyes were starting to open up, but if you'll go back and look, their eyes were kind of blue and a little bit cloudy. The puppies have put on a lot of weight, as can be seen here in the side view. They're pretty thick. You can see that in the rear view. And one of the most interesting things that happens during the transition period is that they start walking around. Okay. Now, when they start walking around, that's really cool because some different stuff starts to happen. The ability to move around, okay, is accompanied by their ability to eliminate minus the stimulation from their mother. Okay, and so that's kind of good because that means they're developing properly, but it's kind of bad because it means they walk around your office and they poop on the floor. So, puppies are pretty cool, but like I said, there's some stuff about having puppies that's not super cool. But this is kind of neat though, because you'll walk in and they'll be standing up or maybe toddling around a little bit, and they start to recognize you, Like when I walk in the door, they look up and some of them come right to me and start wagging their tail. Some of them, they stand their ground and bow up a little bit and they bark or they growl, and some of them are pretty stoic. They're just chill. They're like, hey, what's up, Stonnie? And it's funny how the puppies at this age, they respond differently to different people. And then I've got a couple of old dogs that come up here and visit them, and they respond differently to the different dogs. And that's just their little personalities starting to emerge. Even at 19 days, guys, you can really see their personalities start to come out. And along with their personalities come a social hierarchy. In the dog business, just like with people, like friendship patterns and social hierarchy start at a very young age. And so what we want to do is we want to encourage them to develop, but we also have to kind of manage them in such a way that like the stronger ones don't bully the weaker ones. Okay, we got to kind of balance it out. We got to let them, have a certain amount of latitude in how they deal with each other. But some of them, look, they can already be overbearing at 19 days old. So what else are we doing this week with them? Okay, so that's what's happened to them, right? So their eyes are open, their ears are open now. They're 19 days old. That usually happens at about 3 weeks. Their ears are fully open. They can hear a little bit sooner than that, but they don't hear super clearly. But even at 19 days old, these dogs hear, like if I have a dog bark in the other room or something, they're on it. And 2 or 3 of them will be like, oh, burr, 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 burr. They'll start alert barking, And like I said, 2 or 3 of them are pretty chill. I'm like, hey, I wonder what that is. They're walking all over the place. They're exploring. And again, the same thing with the personality characteristics. Some, they're real happy and real gregarious, and some are big explorers, and some, they're like the kids in your neighborhood that jump off of the roof into the swimming pool, and you really got to watch them. There's a couple of them, if I put on this table, the first thing they try to do is a head dive off the table to get back to finding their mom or their buddies. Okay, so remember from last week, we were kind of doing some stuff with them to stimulate their nervous system, to add stress to their life, because the stress causes what's known as an adaptive response, okay? Minus the stress, then their little bodies and mental systems don't develop like they should, okay? So we would hold them with their head up, and we would stroke them from the tip of their nose to the tip of their tail, and we would hold them with their head down, and we would hold them with their head down, upside down. We would hold them in the supine position. We would hold them up, and we would play the little piggies game with them, okay? And what we call this is toes to nose stimulation, right? So we would go, this little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef, and this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, all the way home, okay? All right, and listen, that's good. It really got them going. That's why they look so cool right now. You'll also remember that we did a little bit of thermal stimulation with them. So I'd put them on an ice bag, and I'd put them on a heating pad, and kind of get their little bodies understand it. You'll remember that they weren't super happy with the ice bag last week, you know, but watch what happens now. They just get on it and they go, okay, Stonnie, that's enough. I'm not even fooling with that. Okay, so still doing that a little bit, and we're going to take them outside tomorrow, and it's winter, so we're going to get them some real life thermal stimulation. All right, we've also started to introduce them to like crinkly sounds and sticky feelings like you find with a trash bag. All right, now let me see, I'll put this by my microphone. Hear that? Right, okay. Well, you'd be surprised when you have dogs that have been raised with a lot of soft stuff around them, like they don't know what to do with plastic. You ever seen a dog that likes to eat plastics and stuff? Well, we're trying to get rid of that real quick by introducing them to plastic and make it a non-novel type stimulation. So I'll put them on this bag, and I'll just kind of make some noise, and you can see. Let's do it again. See what these puppies are going to do. Oh, the bag is going to get you. The bag's going to get you. And the puppy's like, no, the bag's not getting me. Oh. Look, and the puppy's like, cool with that. That ain't no big deal. All right. And then we went from the bag to puppy in a box. Okay. And we look at the puppy in the box as just a little test. Oh my gosh, just a little test to see, you know, kind of how brave the puppies are, and to see how they're developing, you know, because see, this is just a little environmental boundary, right? And when you're raising this kind of dog right here, you want them to look at impediments in the environment as something to be conquered, right? So I'll put her back in the box and see what she does. What if I put her over here? Oh my gosh, what you doing there, sweetie? Oh, she's a very smart dog. So you see what I'm talking about there? See, she can walk. She can see me with her eyes. Notice how she responded when I made that vocalization pattern. Okay, this is the transition period. This is when it's really fun to have puppies. Okay, and you also, again, notice the whole thing with the social hierarchy. She's looking at me and she's going, that dude looks like a boss. Come here, little babies. Oh my gosh, you're so smart. Is that not the coolest thing you've ever seen? Okay, all right. Oh, and just because we're over the top cool around here, okay, what else we do is a little bit of like water acclimation. All right, so I've just got her in there, feed her in the water. And this one affects puppies differently. You know, like the little lab puppies, when we do it with them, they'll go to splashing around a lot, you know. These guys, a lot of times, will either just stand there and maybe start licking it, or immediately go to climbing out of the pan. Let me see. I don't know if you can see her in there very good. Can you see her, cameraman? A little bit? Yeah, she's just kind of hanging out. Like I said, our lab puppies, they would be splashing around in there, you know. And some of these guys don't like this at all, and they'll just really get out of it. If you've ever seen a German Shepherd on a wet tile floor, you would understand why this is important. Guys, I've seen $30,000 imported German Shepherds that can't walk on a wet tile floor. And if anybody tells you I'm lying, ask them to show you their fancy German Shepherd on a wet tile floor. Okay, so look here. Remember I was saying, stress triggers an adaptive response, okay? So I put this puppy in a little stress, and I'm like, figure it out, work it out. And if she needs a little help dealing with this, I'm going to help her. You know, I'm not going to do it for her, but I'm going to help her, because I'm always there to help them. I want them to know that from the time that they're babies. Look at that. Oh, very good. You a smarty. Don't you off that thing. Now this one's a daredevil, so I had to grab her real quick before she jumped off. All right. We won't do this with all 8 puppies, but we'll grab a couple and, you know, kind of show you what we do with them every day. All right, here's our next little puppy. Cameraman, if you will. It's a front view and a side view, and a rear view. And notice that this one's pretty squirmy. All right, let go of me, nerd. All right, we'll put her on the ice bag and see what she thinks. Oh, what do you think about that? She's like, nope. Let's try that again. See if we can get her to stay on a little longer. Okay, she's like, that ain't so bad. I can hang out for a second. Oh, you're getting smart. You're getting too smart for Uncle Stonnie. All right. Get her used to some plastic and some funny noises and textures. All right. And she's like, enough of that. Oh, we'll do it one more time. She said, I am out of here. What are you doing? All right. What about a puppy in a box? I'm going to trap you in the box. Stay in the box. You can't get out. Look, there's a high wall. How are you going to get out of such a high wall? You'll never get out. I've got you trapped. And look, she's thinking, am I really trapped or not, Stonnie? Am I really trapped or not? Of course I'm not trapped because I'm a big, strong dog. Oh, you were smarty. See her wagging her tail? Very nice. Let's trap her again. Let's trap her on the high side. See how this little box has a low side? Trap her on the high side. Are you trapped now? Are you trapped now? Say, no, I'm not trapped. I'm a tough dog. Oh, you're a tough sissy. See here? And this right here is a social overture. Very nice. You're a good puppy. All right. Now for the Chinese water torture. See what she thinks about this. Hey, listen. Don't be jumping off the roof. Okay. In the water. What do you think about that? What if I turn you this way where they can see you? And I come over this way. Can you see me? Come on. Come this way. Show them what you can do. Show them what you can do. Show them you're a tough dog. Come on, nerd. Come on, nerd. You can do it. Look, all by herself. Oh, you are an overachiever. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud. And that's the thing, you know, puppies are just like little kids. You know, when they have success, like you really feel it and it makes you proud, you know. And we like to try to start stacking those successes as early as possible. Don't we, sweetie? Oh, you're a good dog. All right, well, they brought me another puppy. Cameraman, is this a boy or a girl? Oh, it's a boy. That's how you tell. All you have to do is take a little sneak peek, you know. Pretty simple. Okay, so cameraman, show them. This is a squirmer right here. Show them front view. Okay, eyes are open, alert, and a side view. Look at this chubby. This guy's put on some real weight this week. Rear view. Very nice. Okay. Get on that ice bag, dude. He's like, not for long, Stonnie. Do it one more time. Ice bag challenge. Stay over here where they can see you. He's like, no. All right. We're going to get a bigger ice bag. All right, now we'll move on to the regular old plastic bag. Plastic bag. Whoa! He says, I'll take the suicide route. Get back on that plastic bag, dude. What do you think about that? Whoa! I like these brave ones that just dive off the table. They're my favorite. All right. Puppy in a box. We'll do the low side first. Oh, I got you trapped in a box. What you doing, nerd? What you doing? Can you come out of that box? He's like, Stonnie, that is too easy. Let's do it one more time. Can you see him good, cameraman? What you doing, little nerd? Oh, super easy. These guys are so athletic. See that nice, the way he's carried his tail, nice and up, and he's wagging his tail. So now we'll do the high side of the box. Oh, now you're really behind a wall. Oh, you're in a FEMA camp, and you're going to have to work hard to escape. Oh, it's a good little patriot. Very good dog. Oh, it's a good dog. Very nice. All right. Now, back to the, Chinese water torture. Let's see here. Ooh, puppy in the water. What do you think? Are you going to hang out in there? Or are you going to try to get out like your sisters did? What are you going to do? The girls sometimes seem to mature a little faster than the boys. Oh, turn this way. Turn this way. Can you get out all on your own? Come here, nerd. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, very nice. Very nice. You're almost there. You're almost there. And remember what I said, I'll help them, but I won't do it for them. Oh, very nice. This right here is a champ, guys. This is a good-looking dog right here. He's very strong. Gonna have a lot of bone to him. Oh, he's a very nice dog. You're a very fine animal. All right, we'll grab another one. All righty, now we have a cutie, a little girl, cameraman, a front view, a little side view, and a little rear view. And you'll notice the girls, they're a little bit more slight than the boys. Good, but they're also a little bit more developed. Kind of funny how that works out. All right. And we got a couple of ones that are already making a lot of racket. Okay, puppy on an ice pad. What do you think about that, nerd? You just gonna sit there for a little while, or are you gonna leave? She says, I'm gonna get up and go somewhere, Stonnie. I just don't know where. Where are you gonna go? Whoa, very nice. Let's try it over here again. What do you think? What do you think, nerd? Oh, you a smarty. Very nice. Okay. Now, puppy on some plastic. What did you think about that? Whoa! Oh, you a smarty. You a smarty. What do you think about that old plastic? That doesn't bother you a bit, does it? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You going to come see me? All right. Very nice. Puppy in a box. What do you think? You going to sit in the box? Are you going to sit in the box? You going to wait? She's not sure. She's like, hey, I think I'm coming out of there. Oh, you're a very smart dog. What if I put you in behind the high wall? I'll put you behind the high wall of the box. Can you get out of the high wall? Oh my gosh, you're so smart. You're almost out. You did it. You did it. You're so smart. Very nice. Okay. Oh, puppy in the water. Now, what do you think about being in that water? Are you just going to hang out in there, or are you going to try to climb the big wall? Now, this puppy's not quite as tall as the other ones, So she could have a little bit of trouble getting out of there. That's a high wall for her. Oh, turn around so they can see you. You can do it. Look, 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 look. She's trying. Come on, put a little extra effort into it. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, come see Uncle Stonnie. Come see Uncle Stonnie. Oh, now right here, I'm torn. Do I help her? Do I let her do it on her own? Just can't decide. I feel like she can do it on her own, but maybe she needs just a teeniest bit of help. Oh, everybody needs a helping hand. There you go. Very nice dog. Very nice dog. You're a smarty. She needed just a little bit of help because if you'll notice, she's not quite as tall as the other dogs. And I feel her because that was me when I was a little kid. My friends always had to help me up in the tree and help me in the boat and all that stuff. All righty, let's go get a bigger one. Okay, now we have two little girls, and I thought it'd be neat to watch two at the same time. So we kind of put them up there. So you could just kind of like look at them. Look at this one. It's like looking and seeing, what's that big light for? What's going on? What do you see up there? Oh, you're very smarties. So let's bring our ice challenge into play. Oh, there's a puppy on an ice bag. What do you think about that? Now, a weird thing is, guys, if you put one puppy up here, the stress response is always more noticeable than if you have two puppies up here, because taking them away from their litter mates makes them kind of nervous. Good. But you can see they ain't about that ice right now. They're like, oh, take a second to think about it and then move on off. Take a second to think about it and then move on off. Oh, no fun that way. All right. Now, what about a plastic bag? What do you guys think about a plastic bag? Which I see if this weirds them out at all. Oh, very nice. You're a pretty good dog. Oh, you're a pretty good dog. They're like, okay, Stonnie, I'm over the plastic bag. It's not worrying me any. Very nice. Okay, how about two puppies in a box? Now I'll go down this way. Oh, what your wieners doing? What your brothers and sisters doing over there? Oh, yes, there's a smarty. You're coming on to Uncle Stonnie. Oh, I did some love. You're going to get some love. Oh, you're a very sweet dog. You're a very sweet dog. Now look at that one. She's over there whining. Oh, so she's going to have to come get some love too, because she doesn't want Uncle Stonnie to give all his love away. Oh, you guys are very smart. You're very smart. Now we'll put them in the box. Oh, the high side. So they got to come over the high side of the box. A little bit more effort. Come here, little nerds. Come here. There's one smart puppy. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud. You're making me look good. You're a very good dog. Look, see the licking? That's a social overture, the tail wagging. And then here comes this one. Oh my gosh, you a smarty too. Oh, you guys are very good. All right. These guys are into everything. Okay, puppy in the water. Puppy in the water. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but we got a couple of them over there going to town, having some mock battles already. Okay, all right, scoot this over this way a little bit. Oh, hello. Oh, so is the water making you whine? Turn around there so the people can see you guys. Now listen to those vocalization patterns, guys. Oh, Yay, you won the race. Very nice. Oh, you're almost out. Now remember what I said. If they can do it, I'm going to let them do it. I only help if I really need to help. So this one's done, so I'll put her down. And this one's going off the edge of the table. Oh my gosh, you winners. Oh, these are 2 winners. All right. So listen, guys, that's kind of what the transition period looks like, and that's the advanced early neurological stimulation exercises that we do here at my spot. And these guys will be back to see you next week, and we'll be outside partying. Say, see you later, YouTube. Bye. So one of the things that will happen during the transition period, remember I told you that they go off and explore? Well, I lost count to how many puppies we have, and this guy started squalling because he was under the couch stuck. He had explored himself under the couch, and now he's all upset because he was wedged in there, and I had to lift the whole couch to get him out. So he's going to need a little bit of love and attention, a little bit of counseling. But we'll go ahead and put him through these exercises, although I'm sure he thinks he's had enough neurological stimulation for the day. Now, one of the things you'll notice if like a puppy ever gets upset, like they'll kind of throw a little bit of a fit, and then they'll get real calm when you pick them up. And that's normal. It's just like a baby that's cried a lot, you know. Like if something scares them, you got to pick them up and kind of love on them. But just like with a baby, you got to watch out and, you know, not kind of let that develop into a habit, because even at 19 days, if you've got a puppy that starts to think that kind of whining and complaining gets it attention, gets it picked up, that's what they'll do all the time. So let's put him back on the ice. So yes, we had to rescue him, but now he's got to stand on his own 4 feet. What do you think about that? He's like, look, Stonnie, I've been stuck under a couch. I don't care about a little ice. Come on, dude, let's see what you think about the ice. Can you walk off of the ice? Very smart. You're smart. You really want to try to develop puppies. You want to make them anti-fragile. You know, this guy named Nicholas Taleb, if you don't know who that is, look it up. He talks all the time about making things anti-fragile, you know, instead of just making something resilient. In other words, resilient means like something bad can happen to you and you bounce back. But anti-fragile means that like you can actively seek out uncomfortable situations and grow from it, you know. And so that's what we try to do with these puppies. We try to teach them from a very young age that you know, stress is a growth opportunity.